Do it, Eric.
Good morning, Unity. I'm a little bit frazzled because I was not expecting us to be live quite so soon, but here we are. So we are Soulshine, and we have some. First of all, please take a moment and silence your cell phones. And while you're doing that, we are Soulshine, and we're going to do a couple chants that we would love for you to sing along with. We don't sing from our seats, we sing from our feet, but I'm not gonna, because I got the mic right here and I don't want to screw that up. So, actually, you know what? Yes, sir. All right. We sing from our feet. And the first song we're going to do is called I Claim My Power. And the words are, I claim my power to change the world, change it with love, change it with love. I claim my power to change the world, and so it is, and so it is. And they might even be on the screen, I don't know.
I don't think so.
I claim my power to change the world, change it with love, change it with love. I claim my power to change the world, and so it is, and so it is. Sounds lovely. I claim my power to change the world. I claim my power to change the world. Change it with love. Change it with love. Change it with love. I claim my power to change the world. And so it is. And so it is. And so it is. I claim my power.
Let's hear you. Come on. Sing out.
Change it with love.
Can't hear you.
Change it with love.
Yeah, good
job. I claim my power to change the world. And so it is. And so it is.
Eric, it's Ezekiel. I got it. Should be in front of you now. I love those chants. Hi, everybody. Welcome. This is Unity Spiritual Community of Central Oregon, and we are a wild soul sanctuary. We are a place that welcomes all people, no matter who you are, what your beliefs are. We want you here to celebrate with us, to be with us, and we truly believe in unity, top down, bottom up. So thank you so much for joining us today. We're really, really happy for you to be here. It's been lovely. I mean, the weather's changing, the season's changing, the gathering energy, so many plans, and you decided to come here and spend a portion of your week with us, and that matters to us. So thank you so much. I like to hold space for that because you could be other places. And since we have all gathered here inside of this one space, it's important that we set a container, a vibrational container. And you could actually, if you felt so called, I could invite you, take a moment and maybe find your pulse. Wherever you do in your body, wherever it feels intuitive. But as your heart is beating, you're sending out vibrational patterns. You're synchronizing with those around you in a field that can be up to 18 inches or a little bit more past your skin. And each beat, boom, 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 I am here, I am here, I am here. So as we go throughout the service today, come back to that space and realize that we are all together. We are all one inside of these moments. So I'm going to ask us to do a vibrational offering when we begin. Today we're going to do 3 ohms. We have a guest musician in town. She's going to be doing some kirtan. So in order to stick with the Hindu, tradition a little bit, we're going to stick to ohms today. So if you feel so called, please settle your feet into the ground. Relax your jaw. Relax the skin of your forehead. Let go of wherever you're expecting to be after this or whatever happened last Friday. And take a big, deep breath, and we'll do an Om together. Ready? One more. And again. Thank you. Today I set the intention to have a new and open experience and understanding with renewal, healing, wholeness, and recovery. So thank you for joining us in that purpose today. So over here we have a chair behind Eric. We got a lot of stuff on stage today. That's how you know it's going to be a fun day. So the chair over here, I'm going to turn the candle on. Our chair over here is a space holder. It's a metaphysical representation of whoever you need it to be, whether that be people who are not with us anymore, whether that be somebody who you wish was hearing the message that we needed to hear today, whether that's somebody who's just too stubborn to come or still sleeping in. Use that space as you feel called in order to hold space for all of those who really need it. And being a bright light in this world, we can bring so many in to share with what we have. So please take advantage of that chair. It's very important to us. Volunteers. So we are a volunteer-run organization. So before I even talk, can we get a round of applause for our volunteers? We have more wonderful opportunities to volunteer I'll talk about later, but people around here are doing it. The people in the kitchen, me hosting right now, a lot of the people who are singing, the people who are doing all the types of jobs, Laurel who's up there at the booth right now, they're all volunteers who come and give service. And it's very important on all spiritual paths to do some sort of service. Charity, prayer, meditation, fasting, service. It's like pretty consistent on every single path. And so having somewhere that you can give service actually lets you bolster your own path. And so it's kind of a wonderful symbiotic relationship that we can have with each other. So if you're interested, let's make sure to talk about that later. Land acknowledgement. We are not the first people here. We will not be the last people here, and we have an opportunity to do the best we can in every moment. So we can be good stewards, we can teach the next generation, and we can remember the generations that came before us. It's important. And especially these lands, especially along the Deschutes River, there was very specific tribes, the Malala, the Northern Paiute, the Warm Springs, the Klamath tribes. They were out here and living in these areas long before we arrived. I mean, Ben's actually a pretty fresh establishment in the grand scheme of things, you know? So take it in your heart, sit with it, whatever feels good to you, but having a moment to really, with our consciousness, represent that allows us to just have a greater container, a bigger space, and a bigger heart space for everybody involved. Community vision. Read this together with me. We are community, committed to co-creating a world of unity, spiritual awakening. And loving kindness. That's who we are. That's what we do here. That's not just on Sundays, but other days of the week. So if you're interested, come join us. It actually doesn't cost anything. It's free. It's free to love. So this is celebrations. Celebrations is a time for us not to necessarily do promotions or new business models or things of that nature, but to celebrate things that are exciting inside of our existence that we really want to share. Oh, hey, bud, that's a very wonderful tie. I like that. Oh, and new tattoos. Nice. If you're interested in celebrating, raise your hand, and we'll get you a microphone, and you can share something with us. And we give you a microphone so the people online can hear it as well. You got him, Leon? Can you unmute?
There we go. Hey, look at that. You know, I could have just used the mic over there. That's okay. I want to celebrate, and this is not a plug because the people who you're already here to enjoy. But I'm talking about last night. I had the distinct and immense privilege of playing and singing with the musicians you're going to get to experience today. And man, I want to thank Greg for letting me be a part of it. I reignited a passion that I can't say I forgot I had on an intellectual level, but there's a difference between intellectually knowing you have a passion and then remembering what that passion is and how it feels. And that was reignited last night, and I am so just blown away and excited about. Because this is the beginning, man. I'm not letting this go again.
Testing.
Donna, we already have one right here. Yep,
Oh.
one moment.
Sorry. Hold up, Donna. Okay. I'm Drea. Many of you met me the last few months. I started coming here in December and joined the AV team. I really love being a part of this community. It's been really nourishing for me to make friends here in Bend, being a new Bend native. I'm especially happy and excited today. I'm celebrating that my parents from Idaho are visiting. Nice. My dad and my mom. And even my nephew is here all the way from Illinois.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. So he graduated high school recently. He joined the Army recently.
Wonderful.
He's going to be dismantling bombs. So he's bringing peace in that way, in his way. Very proud of him. He's a sweet young man, very helpful. And my parents, my mom was going to OSU at the time I was born. So I was born in Corvallis. My dad used to fish off the Oregon coast. We were just in Florence this last week checking out boats and the coast and kind of them going down memory lane. And I just want to talk a little bit about how much they've meant to me over the years and inspired me with my work and what I'm here to do on the planet as a result of raising me in two homes that they both designed, created, built. The first of which had an indoor waterfall that we handpicked lava rock from Idaho to create a floor-to-ceiling, wall-to-wall waterfall, thanks to this man's idea, and a sauna, indoor sauna, attached greenhouse, fruit trees in the yard, the next home that I was raised in high school and junior high, thanks to these two, was an underground passive solar house. The entire front of the home was a greenhouse, and we, again, organic garden, fruit trees in the yard, and I'm so grateful that I was raised with a love for nature, a love for this planet. Yeah.
All I have to say is, Eric, ditto. I want to celebrate that in the last 2 weeks, these things happened. My youngest daughter said, "Oh, look, there's a house in my neighborhood for sale." I thought, this feels right. We now have an accepted offer on that house, and our house, which went up for sale, has an accepted offer, all in under 2 weeks.
Good morning. I want to celebrate next Friday. We're flying to LA to see Belle and Sebastian in Hollywood Saturday night, catching a Dodgers-Angels game Sunday morning, and then the real reason we're going is to see Rush kick off their world tour at the Forum.
Hey, Leon, can you get Reese over there? Yeah, run fast. You're so fast.
Hello, family. I'm Rachel, and I'm back. And I'm so excited to be back. And I was really excited and just overjoyed when I drove up and I had to hunt for a parking space. I was like, wow, this community has grown. And I also did what Eric said. I needed that. I needed to hear that. And I took action on something yesterday that I was terrified to take action on. But I was somehow moved because it's my passion. It's what I really want to do. So I'm just holding space for that to come through. And if not, that's something even better. Anyway, thank you. I love you all. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I have a couple of celebrations. I'm Reese. Hi, everyone. My wife, Anna. One celebration is we are celebrating the healing of our oldest daughter, Avalyn, who had a surgery on Wednesday and is doing wonderfully for some endometriosis surgery for her, which is relieving a massive amount of pain in her life. So we're celebrating that. And she is doing quite wonderful as of today. We are also celebrating that we live in the neighborhood Jane's buying a house in, so that's pretty awesome. We're very excited to have them nearby. And then thirdly, just celebrating some cool job opportunities that I feel like are coming my way right now. So that's what I'm celebrating.
Hi, my name's Mary, and
She doesn't have to, no.
and I want to celebrate reconciliation with my oldest son, who we've been estranged for many years.
All types.
Are we on? Okay. Hi, everybody. I am Barbara, and I am just celebrating that I stepped into a fear yesterday, and I did my first official public speaking event. Thank you, and it was amazing, and I'm really proud of myself, and just standing up and telling you about it is reiterating that, so thank you.
Congratulations. Got one more back there, Leon. Oh, got two more. Your name tag's upside down, then, so you know.
Upside down? I need to read it.
Hold on, he's going to celebrate right back there.
Hello, hello. Live. I'm excited. I've been working on an app, and it's getting a lot of good reception, and it's just a lot of hard work into it, and it's just been something I've been passionate about for a while. So the market's getting good reception for it, so it's just real exciting.
Nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Okay, last one then.
I was just told my name is upside down. So I can read it. It just reminded me, you talking about your older son. My older son and I always used to fight, and I sent him to his dad in high school. And we still communicate and all, but now he's got a 10-year-old daughter, and it's a line of ADD. And so I call it payback. He's calling it karma. and every time I talk to him on the phone, he keeps saying karma, karma. I love it.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, everybody. We appreciate it. And the next is Leon, if you want to come up and be the first. If any children want to come up, I know we may have some hanging out, but Leah's going to be with the kids today. Dan is with the teens. What are we working on? Hanging out.
Good morning, everybody.
Laura, yep, microphones.
Good morning.
There we go.
In the nest today, we're going to be studying gratitude.
That's fun.
Nice. In the Uniteens, we're going to talk about the law of compensation, which is also known as you give, so shall you receive.
That's over my pay grade. Okay. Let's bless these children together. We appreciate the holy gift you are. We see the divine light shining from you. May you always know what a treasure you are. May you always bring your gifts freely and fully to the world. Namaste. Have fun, guys. So, by the way, we're going into announcements, and what we're going to talk about first is our youth. So, assisted listening, if you have trouble hearing even my loud voice on this loud system, please take advantage of the QR code and talking with one of us so that we can make sure that you're hearing what's going on at service. And it's important. Some moments you don't feel supported. We want to support you in every way we can. All people are welcome with all ranges. Volunteer opportunities, youth team. We're looking for more people for our youth team. We're going to be continually asking for volunteers every week. I won't stop, sorry. So if you're interested in working with the youth, then scan that QR code, send us an email, send youth@Unity Central Oregon an email. It's really important. You're not only getting an opportunity to be with the next generation and to maybe be a good influence on some kids, but you're also getting an opportunity to be of service and support us. Us having a good children's program helps us bring in more younger families, which gives more lifeblood to our entire congregation. You know, so it's an important aspect to remember. Like, we have to support the families in our community. So thank you. If you're interested, check that out. What do we got next? Okay, so these are regular classes and events going on. We have breath and sound bath. Tonight is the first. So Elisa is on sound bath. She's a wonderful practitioner. She will be doing our meditation today. We have men's group Monday at 6 p.m. This is ran by Eric. If you're interested in communing with more men, looking for some more divine masculinity or just some community, go down, check that out. Let's Get Metaphysical, Tuesdays at 10:30 a.m. This is a discussion group with the Pasmores where you go through different sections of, I believe, the Tao is what they're working on right now, and have discussion with other like-minded individuals in order to expand your thought process and consciousness. Celine's Gateway in Astrology is with Devin. This is Wednesdays at 5 p.m. This is an opportunity for you to become more knowledgeable about astrology and many of the concepts that go along with it, as well as tarot. And Devin is a wonderful asset and tool on much information. Okay. All Levels Yoga Thursday at 9 a.m. is Shriman. And so if you're interested in that, you can go down, check it out. We're also trying to bring in more rotating practitioners for yoga. So if we have more interest in that stuff, we will bring in more of those types of activities. But we need to see support inside of those activities to bring in more of those activities. And I do pay attention. You know, so if you're interested, go support it. We've really loved seeing you and everything that you have to offer. Spirit and Science and Happiness. This is Tuesday, June 9th. Kevin Kraft and Anthony Paponi. Kevin Kraft is a sound bath practitioner and a Kriya yoga teacher. Really lovely, happy individual in general. And Anthony Paponi is a comedian. He wants to be coming. He'll be doing different events here throughout the year. So you can go check that out, get some laughter in, and kind of maybe heal in a different way. We got Karuna Kirtan Collective. So all through the summer, we're going to be booking a lot of different kirtans. We already have a lot of kirtan artists booked through the summer, coming right into the fall. This is one group of them, Karuna Kirtan Collective. They own a retreat center down in Guatemala. They're a wonderful group of very practiced individuals in multiple different disciplines. So if you're interested, they're doing a cacao ceremony. They're giving actually a talk because they have a lot of depth and weight to their message, and they're also really good musicians. So it's kind of a win-win scenario. Check it out online. You can get more information. Rock of Shakers, Rock of Consciousness, LED into the liminal. So this is just us, a continuation of these Rock of Consciousness concerts. We're constantly trying to bring you guys more enrichment. It seems to be that we like a lot of the sound bath, a lot of the yoga type activities, especially at night. And so we're going to be continuing to give you these. This is a Led Zeppelin edition, doing some Kriya yoga, doing some sound bath, and being able to give yourself something. It's nice to just receive some moments, not always have to be a participant. Potluck and Gathering, Saturday, June 20th. This is with Suzanne Landry. It's an opportunity for you to get together, specifically looking for new members. So this is listed online on the events page, but if you're a new member, some of that group that came up recently and just got your new name tags and everything else, it's an opportunity for you to connect specifically. So reach out, more information. We would love to see it. It's all available online. Unity Kids Camp. If you want more information on this, Dan and Leah, who are just up here, are the people who you want to be talking to about that. This is an opportunity for our youth 7 to 11 to be over in Veronia, Oregon, with other like-minded youths from other like-minded families, and maybe grow some relationships that could last. I don't know about you, but I met some kids in camp when I was young that were long friends of mine. It's an opportunity to grow and expand. All right, more good stuff. We got all the announcements. Yeah, that was a lot of them. So thank you so much, guys, for coming out today. And next, we're actually going to be bringing up Kristen Sophia Valentina for a beautiful, beautiful song, and I'll see you afterwards.
Namaste, what a beautiful community here. Wow, the love is so palpable. And so I was inspired to share a chant. It's a Hare Krishna chant. Krishna is the embodiment of love, and love is the sustainer of life. And when I love everyone and I love everything, I am so full. These days I am brought to tears. The love of this community was... You saw me maybe wiping my eyes. It was just so touching. Because when you really, truly love everyone and everything, you're so full. And then your desires just burn away, and you're an empty vessel of love. And so I invite you to sing with me, hum with me, clap with me, however you feel inspired to move with this music. It's Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. And to my right is my dear friend Eve Sarah, came all the way from Ashland with me. We're sisters from another mother and cut from the same cloth, for sure. Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Hey Nata Narayana Vasudeva Shri Krishna Govinda Hare Murare Hey Nata Narayana Vasudeva Hey Nata Narayana Vasudeva Hey Nata Narayana Vasudeva Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Hare
Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare
stay. Give you guys a few moments to clear on off. And next we have the special treat of Lisa Swisher is going to lead us in a wonderful sound bath and meditation. So if you want to settle into your chairs, open up your heart space, and prepare to just carry that energy that we just had, that beautiful blessing forward. Reverend Kelly is going to lead us in a meditation, and we'll see you on the other side.
Good morning. This feels like a constant meditation. Feels like this ushering in and connecting to Source since we've been here. And I so appreciate what they said about the powerfulness of what we're experiencing and the tearfulness with that connection with Source. That sometimes it's the only expression we might be able to have. We did the Om this morning, and that was so powerful as we synchronized our hearts and our energy and our fields around us. And as Lisa plays and leads us with sound and modalities that resonate and move us into healing, I invite you, if you're inclined, to either close your eyes or just maybe hold a soft gaze if you're not comfortable closing your eyes. Whatever's good for you. And I ask you to focus on your heart chakra, that energy center right in the middle of our chest. And I invite you to breathe in. And as you breathe in, breathe energy into that heart center. Pausing for a moment. And then releasing down to Mother Earth. Mother Earth who sustains us in so many ways, transmuting our energies and nurturing and restoring. She takes this energy that we're releasing, and a lot like a tree that receives our carbon dioxide and produces oxygen, she takes this energy and transmutes it. So as we breathe into the heart, and then releasing down, and breathing from Source into the heart. Pausing and holding, and then releasing down. Doing so in a rhythm that's good for you. Feeling that connection to Source, to Mother Earth, and all that surrounds us. Connecting with all that is. Realizing that we're all one. That we are a neighbor and our neighbor is ourselves. Both hearing and feeling the sound as it gently agitates and maybe dissolves any stuck energy that's ready to be released. Feeling that going down to the planet. That energy from Source cascading in us and around us. Maybe starting to just come back into the room if you've left it. Feeling back into our bodies. And then taking your time, and whenever you're ready, opening your eyes and being present in the room.
Been lovely so far. And now I get to introduce our speaker for the day, which is Reverend Kelly. He's a wonderful man, one of my favorite voices in Central Oregon, for sure. He works in transitions, big transitions, small transitions, but works with transitions. He's a channel. He's able to really use his intuition for the benefit of all. And I'm really, really happy that he's here talking to us about this subject. And I look forward to seeing everybody's expressions afterwards. So thank you, and please welcome Reverend Kelly Billings.
Good morning again. I don't know about you guys, but after the music and after Lisa and the sound bath, what have you experienced? It's really hard to get up here and speak with these bright lights shining in my eyes and act like I know what I'm talking about. Before we get started, I have a kind of a serious question. Do you think these pants are blue or green? If you think blue, raise your hand. If you think green, raise your hand. Eric?
Bindi told me.
We always trust the canines, don't we? I've had these pants for 2 years, and I thought they were green. No, let me correct myself. I still think they're green. But on St. Patrick's Day, people said to me, "Why aren't you wearing green?" I was like, "I am." They're like, "No, you're not." And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, look. Green." They're like, "No." I'm like, "Well, we need more opinions because 2 is not enough." Comes to find out, most people think these pants are blue. I'm not getting into wrong or right. We're going to talk about perspectives and nuance this morning. But what I discovered was, what was reaffirmed to me was that I see things differently than most people. Now, this is the first time in 50-some years that I realized it affected color. Most of the time throughout my life, I just didn't fit in. As you can tell from my accent, and if you don't know me, if we haven't met before, I'm from down south, from North Carolina. I've lived abroad. I lived in England. I lived in the Middle East for several years working with refugees. And no matter where I'm at, you can always tell where I'm from. My accent is unshakable. Although in my 30s, I did lose it for a bit, and then it just suddenly sort of came back. I think I stopped fighting it. But do you ever find yourselves in that state or that space where you just don't see things like everybody else does? There might be events, there might be situations, there might be an individual, and everybody else is saying this. And you're like, what are they talking about? Who are they talking about? Because it's not really my experience. That often comes from some unhealed wounds that we might still be carrying. If you don't know me, we haven't met, and as Ezekiel said, I work with people transitioning. I'm a spiritual counselor, I'm a channel, and I have private practice. But then I also work with hospice patients and their loved ones helping people prepare to separate from the body. I don't really say death because there's not really such a thing. We continue going, we continue existing. And often this different perspective that we might have has sometimes come from wounds that we've had in the past that we think we've healed, but yet we've not. Now, sometimes, like my pants, everybody else is just wrong. But sometimes it is us. And if you are married or in a serious relationship, you know that how you think you project yourself in your persona is different than what those around you might see. And sometimes they just tell us. I've been asked to wrap up this month of healing and renewal. And you know, most spiritualities, most ancient spiritualities have this concept of renewal or rebirth or regrowth. There's emerging from the womb. There's coming out of the sepulcher. There's resurrecting from the tomb. It's through all spiritualities. And one of the most ancient goes back to ancient Egypt, even before it was Egypt. It's called Chem or Kemet. And you look at Osiris and Isis, who were both siblings and spouses. And Osiris' brother Set killed him. And then Isis, with her regenerative and restorative and resurrecting energy, brought him back to life. And they had a son, and his name is Horus. Or Horus the Younger, to be more specific. And in this ancient Kemet spirituality, we learn very early on about this need of change, of renewal, and regrowth. It's always wonderful to follow a great message from the week before. And last week, Matthew Lawton, he stood up and he shared with us, very vulnerably, his path of spiritual growth and into healing, the healer's journey. And if you were here, I'm going to get my water bottle. If you were here, and at the end of his message, he invited everybody to stand up. And we made declarations about our desire for healing. And you might have been here. You might have done that. Because we're all carrying wounds. Some we've processed, and we've healed, and we work through. And sometimes we've done that, and then we get blindsided and think, damn, I thought I already dealt with that shit. And here it is again. Or sometimes it just comes in layers. And we can stand up and we can make declarations and we can have the most sincere intentions and we can leave here highly elevated. Only 3 days later to be back in the same place. Because we as humans don't like change. Even when we know we need it and we're not content with the current situation. I was listening to an interview from this practitioner who worked with victims of domestic violence. And she was being asked why people don't leave situations when they might even have means. Family or friends who will take them in, or the economic means. Now granted, sometimes that is not the case. And anything I say today is not intended to diminish anyone who's not able to leave. But we often find ourselves in challenging situations because sometimes, as the old saying goes, the devil we know is better than the one we don't. We don't like change. If you study movies and screenplays and writings, there's a format that takes place often in the hero's journey. And most good movies are really the hero's journey. And this is called the inciting incident. Are any of you guys familiar with that term? Eric again raises his hand. The inciting incident is the event that occurs in a movie or in a story where something happens and there's no going back. Everything changes. From this point on, everything is different. And one of the best examples of that is the 1977 Star Wars. I should just stop now. The 1977 Star Wars movie, often called A New Hope now, and I've given up on the numberings in the sequence. I've just given up. Thank you. But it might change because it used to be one, so don't hold on to that too tightly. In that, Luke has found, the droids, they've got the droids, R2-D2 wanders off, they end up with Obi-Wan Kenobi. Obi-Wan, they manage to unlock R2-D2's files. He portrays his hologram and Princess Leia's message. And Obi-Wan looks at Luke and is like, we got to go do something about this. You need to go with me. He's like, I'm in enough trouble as it is. If I don't get home, they're going to kill me. The crops are coming in, and he gives all this excuse. So Obi-Wan takes him back. And they get back to the aunt and uncle's homestead. They get there, and they find out that the aunt and uncle has been killed by Imperial troops who were looking for the droids. You remember this? It's vivid. It's the inciting incident. After that moment for Luke, he could never be the same. Everything changed. And sometimes, for you and I, it requires an inciting incident, that event that prompts and produces change. There's no going back. There's no turning around. This has happened. Nothing will be the same. Matthew vulnerably shared about this last week. He talked about the loss of a business partner who took the business, Matthew's loss of funds, and then his response to that, his ex-wife's departure. After that, nothing was the same. Now, sometimes it might be a cumulative effect. It might not be one event. It might be that we're finding ourselves in a situation, a job, a relationship, or whatever. And finally, that proverbial straw that breaks a camel's back happens. And we're like, I can't take this anymore. I can't do this anymore. People who in recovery often talk about hitting the bottom. And that bottom is different for everybody. But often for us to really engage in efforts that produce somewhat lasting change, there usually has to be an event, whether it's immediate or cumulative. And then we usually have to do something about it. When Matthew spoke of the events that happened, he then talked about going to a business expo. And he talked about going to a booth and being drawn to this particular healer and practitioner. He was like, I don't even know what the hell she was talking about, but I signed up for 6 classes. He didn't know the language, he didn't know the lingo, but he felt the difference. And then he said after he took the classes, he continued in pursuing different modalities, learning about different healings. When his wife left, he just didn't make a declaration, I won't change. Oh yes, that's a very important part of it. But he actually put in the work to do something about it. And in that question on the screen, are you ready? It's not, are you ready for healing? I know you are. But are you ready to put in the work to receive it, to facilitate it, to make it happen? Because it just usually doesn't happen on its own. And often it's those like down on the floor, on your face, tears, snot coming out, moments of something that has to change. There's no need for me to ask a show of hands if you know what I'm talking about, because we've all experienced it. It's just, what do we do when it occurs? Will we be willing to spin a cocoon around us. Allow that deconstruction, that renewal, that rebirth, and resurrection to continue to bring a new us. One of the members of our community, Genesis Aleda, she writes in her poem, "The world may seem upside down from your view, but soon you'll bid it adieu. Your transformation will leave you breathless and yet anew." But often when we're going into the cocoon, we don't know what's going to happen when we come out. Yes, that was an affirmation. People around you need you to engage in this healing. Not just for you, but for them and all around us. Earlier, Ezekiel was talking about our magnetic field, the electromagnetic field our heart produces. And people need us in a loving state, producing that energy of love that comes from being healing, the process of healing, and of working towards wholeness. We've all been in a room, we've walked in a room and we're like, oh shit, what's going on? Everybody knows what's happened but me. Because you can feel the tension. That's what Ezekiel was talking about, that energetic field that we produce, often called a toroidal field. Your loved ones need you to heal. Your community needs you to heal. This planet needs you to heal. Any decent healer or practitioner that you work with or consult has gone through this, because we really have to be beaten down and broken open to remove that persona, the ego, and the false self before the true self will emerge. And sometimes it starts with a little cosmic tap or feather, push or shove, or then the two before that Matthew talked about last week. For me, a couple years ago, it was one of them, one of those few that seems to have happened in my life, was a particular diagnosis I received. And I went in the spirit and connected to the true self and channeling, get here, this is just to get your attention, to get you back on track. So if you need to hear from one who's been there, I promise you, if you put in the work, it's worth it. It's going to be hard. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be messy. And it's going to go up and down. If you're graphing it, it's going to go like this, but you'll eventually have an upward trajectory. And it's when you hit those valleys, you don't give up. Yeah, you can be angry, you can cuss, you can, all that you need to do. But don't give up. Brianna Wiest wrote a poem. And it's called Your New Life. And she writes and says, your new life is going to cost you. It's going to cost you your old one. It's going to cost you your comfort zone and any sense of direction. It's going to cost you relationships and friends. It's going to cost you being liked and being understood. But it doesn't matter, because the people who are meant for you are going to meet you on the other side. You're going to build a new comfort zone around things that actually move you forward and give you life. Instead of being liked, you'll be loved. Instead of being understood, you'll be seen. All you're going to lose was what built was for a person you no longer are. Let it go. Let it go. Namaste.
Let it go with love. I've been through all those peaks and all those valleys. I've been through moments where I think, oh, I figured it out. I brought joy to myself, only to realize I had not brought joy to myself. It was something greater than me. So every moment that you were talking, I was thinking, how can love help with that? How can love help with that? And so we sang to the aspect of ourselves, the embodiment of love, Krishna. Well, Krishna also has a love. Can you imagine the love of love? And her name is Radha. It's the feminine aspect of ourselves, of love. And you can imagine the love of Radha, like 10 million suns, burning away anything that's keeping your heart field from being open. So let's imagine that together. There should be some lyrics coming. So when you get it, just sing along. Let your voice be your devotion today to love and bhakti.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe 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 Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe 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 Radhe. Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Let's go. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Yeah. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda. Take it away, Eric. Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe.
Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe 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 Radhe.
Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe.
Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Govinda Radhe Radhe Shyam Gopal Radhe 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 Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe 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 Shyam Govinda Radhe Jai Shri Radhe. Radhe Radhe
Thank you guys so much. We appreciate it. Told you it was a good day. A lot of good stuff today. Thank you so much for joining us. And this is the moment where I draw your attention to the back of the chairs in front of you. And there's some pieces of paper. There's a green one, there's a blue one, there's a pink one, there's envelopes. There might be scribbles on some of them from young children when they're in here. But this is an opportunity for you to fill out those cards. So if you're familiar with our prayer process, we do affirmative prayer here. We believe that we are all slivers of divinity embodied in human form. Thus, we do not go to an external divinity. We rather claim our own inherent divine right. Thus, with us, you can write down and claim what it is you're looking for in your own existence. And if you feel so called, we can respond to you. And then we can send those prayer forms out and over. And by the way, if you got my email last week, I found our prayer forms. They were in my harmonium. I got to play for a yoga class over the weekend at a retreat, and it was 6 a.m. and I opened my harmonium, and it was the prayer forms I'd been looking for. It was really a lovely experience. So fill those out, take a moment, and if you want to do it online as well, we have QR codes available. Online is really helpful, actually. Your handwriting's hard to read some moments, so feel free to go out on there. And the blue cards will let us get in contact with you, so you can stay up to date on what we're doing here at the congregation, see all the enrichments, all the classes, everything else that we have available for you, and become a part of this, beautiful, thriving community. So thank you guys so much. If I could have our greeters come on up. So as you're filling out the cards, you can stick it in these baskets afterwards. Here, we are a volunteer-run organization. We are also a nonprofit organization, which if you hang out around here, you get to be involved in where that money goes, how it gets redistributed to our communities. And we really ask that you can be a part of contributing, not only here, but to the greater community at large. So we live in a pretty interesting time. There's a lot going on, a lot of stresses on your bank account, but whatever you feel called, if it's just a little energy, if it's just a little prayer, if it's a 5, a 10, a 20, a 50, or if you do automatic donations, tithing is a part of the spiritual path. We are an opportunity to give that energetic flow to increase it on the back end. So Dave, take it away, and thank you so much. Oh, wait, we gotta read. Read, yes. No, not yet, Dave. That was my fault. Meow, meow. Oh, goodness gracious. Interjecting cat. Okay, it's a trap. If you guys will read this with me. From the love of pure spirit within us, we bless these gifts. We call forth healing, blessing, and prosperity through them. They are evidence of our faith and our belief. Through them, good work is done in the world, and abundance flows back to us multiplied. And so it is. Okay, now take it away, Dave. You go.
I got gratitude in my heart. I got gratitude in my soul. And I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you for it all. Thank you for it all. I got gratitude in my heart, gratitude in my soul. In my soul, baby. And I just want to say thank you, Mr. Gracias. I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you for it all. Thank you for it all. Gratitude in my heart, got gratitude in my soul. And I just want to say thank you. I just want to say thank you. And I just want to say thank you for it all. Thank you for it all.
I don't know about you guys, but who votes that Eric brings his keyboard always? Yeah. Like 100%. It is lovely. Thank you so much.
You get to carry.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. I'm a young, strapping lad.
She is a monstrous beast.
So we've come to the end of our service. We came in, a bunch of friends or strangers. We did a vibrational offering. We had a wonderful talk, some wonderful music. And now we're going to close it out, seal it up, say a prayer. And as I said, here at Unity, we believe your thought has power. Consciousness has power. Thus, we can use that consciousness in an affirmative way. And here's the other side where Unity is really special. We can also use denials. We can also look at a moment and say, I deny that that holds any truth in this moment. I deny that that diagnosis is my identity. I deny that I have to hold on to a concept of unworth, a concept of lack. And I affirm I am growing. I affirm I have the ability and the capacity to sit in love. I affirm that we have the ability to be supportive and be supported in community. And I affirm that it is okay to receive. I am worthy of receiving. I am worthy of receiving. So as you go throughout your week, carry with you whatever you need, and we'll see you next Sunday. I really appreciate it. Take it away, guys. Actually, I'll sing with you. Have a wonderful week, everyone. Be blessed. Crushed it.